Here are the top 10 indie games that I'm excited about in 2023, or games that I hope that gets released in 2023. The first game is Half Sword Medieval Fencing Simulator. From the name, I think you can take a guess on what the game is, but the developers describe it as a totally inaccurate medieval-based fencing simulator. Looking at the gameplay, and especially in first-person mode, there is a third-person mode, it looks brutally and horrifyingly amazing. Like the blood gushing out, the nice sound effects, and I'm assuming there's gonna be some amazing, either silly or war music, epic war music happening in the game. It's still very early, and I'm not sure if it's gonna get released this year, but a, let's say, technical demo is released. I'm guessing or assuming that the game might get released as an early access title on Steam or Itch. The second game on my list is a game called Jamphibian. The developers describe it as a rhythmy action RPG about a sword frog who grooves. It looks great. I love the art style and how the animation is played out when you attack and move. And yeah, you're a frog with a sword that grooves. The third game is called Lightspeed Lina, described as a fast-paced 3D platformer about a woman with boots that can generate holographic wheels. Looking at the gameplay, I'm really excited for this one because it is inspired by Sonic games from the looks of it. It's third person, it's 3D, and I think they got almost nailed the sense of speed, and considering the level design and stuff, but I love the sense of speed that it's providing, and more so than the latest Sonic game that was released and a bunch of the old ones. And I think this holds a decent amount of the true spirit of what a Sonic game is. Just, gotta go fast. The fourth game on the list is called Techtonica. It's described as a first-person factory automation game, and it's pretty close to a game called Satisfactory, and that game is great, and I played this demo for Techtonica. I enjoyed my time playing it, and it scratched my, let's say, Satisfactory itch in terms of a different style and a different environment and so on. And it's still early with the demo that I played, with a few kinks here and there that needs fixing and adjustments, but it's getting there, and I'm assuming when it comes out this year, it's gonna be a great time to build a production house or a production factory. The fifth game is called Ripout. It's an online co-op horror FPS with procedurally generated levels and with a variety of enemies that you'll enjoy shooting your way through. I like how the game looks, especially how the guns are designed and animated, and I think from looking at the trailer, it's kind of like your own creature pet that you use. I like how it's designed, and I definitely want a game to play with my friends, and this seems like it's the game to play. The sixth game on the list is it's a game that I've been waiting for since 2015 or even before that, I'm not sure. It was presented as a Steam Greenlight game back when that was a thing, and it got on Kickstarter, it got funded, it got popular, and years later we get a new trailer, we get a new something, partnership announcement, whatever, but no release date, and every time we think it's gonna get released this year, it doesn't get released. So here's hoping 2023 is the year that the game gets released. And that game is called Little Devil Inside. It's a third-person action-adventure game. Well, not necessarily third-person, but most of the time you are in third-person. And you play as this dude, and you have your companions, and you venture about and enjoy how the game is being presented to you. The amazing, I'm assuming, nice boss battle, enemy combat, enemies to kill, and I just love how the way it looks. I love the art style, and I love how the animation is played out, and how the management of your resources and your weapons, and how the gameplay is generally played. So really looking forward to it, and let's hope that this year is the year that Little Devil Inside gets released. The seventh indie game on the list is called Gripper. It's described as a story-driven action game with boss fights on wheels. On wheels, yes. So how I see this game is, it's your average top-down bullet hell shooter, but the difference is you're on a bike and you're zipping around and all fast and I like how the game looks and how it's presenting itself, and I love how It just took the normal bullet hell shoot 'em up or whatever you want to call it style of play, and they just added a bike to it. It'll make you feel cool while you're shooting people and avoiding bullets. Planet of Lana is the 8th game on the list. It's described as a cinematic puzzle adventure game and set in a sci-fi world / theme. And I think I played this a few months ago. They had a demo out and I did enjoy my time with it, not necessarily on the gameplay front, but I did enjoy my experience, just, experiencing the game because of how beautiful the visuals look and how the character is presented with your little companion and how the enemies comes in. And it has the Limbo, Little Nightmares, Ori and the Blind Forest kind of presentation vibe, let's say. And yeah, looking forward to it. The 9th game on the list is called Dead Static Drive, and the one line that the game describes itself as will pretty much say or let you imagine what the game would look like, at least, or how it'll play out. Grand Theft Cthulhu. That's how the game is described, and it's been announced for some time now, and it's not as extreme as Little Nightmares in terms of when it'll get released. However, it's been a while since I last heard of it, and I do hope that this year, 2023, is the year that the game will get released. It's a kind of top-down / fixed camera position where you have your character, you have your car, and you're trying to survive in a very artistic, stylized world. And I love how it looks, and I love how it's being played out from or how I imagine it'll play out. And the last game on the list is a game called Manor Lords. Now, this game is a medieval strategy game with in-depth city building, large-scale tactical battles, and complex economic and social simulations. I saw this game a while ago and I was amazed by how high quality the visuals are, I'm not sure. I was so amazed by it that I didn't think that this was actual gameplay, but I think I got into one of their tests, or there was a demo, I think, I'm not sure, and I played it, and yeah, it looks as amazing as you've seen in the trailers. And from what I remember, I did enjoy playing the game, but it was very early, like an actual alpha, and it still needs some fixes here and there, some design issues to adjust and so on and so forth. So it's still got some time before it reaches a fun state, but what they had at the time and what they currently have is pretty amazing. It's definitely a game I'm definitely looking forward to and will get upon release. And that's it. That's the top 10 indie games I'm interested in that'll release in 2023. Hopefully, some of them. And there are a lot of other games I'm interested in, so I'll probably make another top 10 whatever indie games. Top 10 indie games that I'm excited about or interested in that'll release this year. But yeah, if there is a game that you're interested in or excited about and I didn't mention it here, definitely tell me about it in the comments or somewhere, because I'm definitely interested in playing any exciting new game. And yeah, see you later. Bye bye.